Welcome to Prajavahini. I am Archana Swami. Today, we are at the Women-led Leadership and Development Program through Entrepreneurship and Empowerment by WOW Women, supported by G20 and W20 India, organized by Ubuntu Consortium and FKCCI.
Through entrepreneurship and empowerment. I think the need of the hour is to have a robust, women friendly industrial policy so that, we women who are in business can match or supersede what our counterparts, the men, are doing in business. We never think of our future, and I think his presence will make a lot of difference. And Sri Padil Soni, who's always been with us from the second. So today, as I said, is a very important day because the women entrepreneurs with whom I'm working since the last 10 years, I've got to know them very, very closely. And whether we are entrepreneurs or whether we are in society, I think if there is a woman who's a leader or who leads in front, makes a lot of difference for the women who are looking at the leader or looking at the person to guide them. Men, the society is a male-dominated society, as we all know, and each one of us, we realize that when we are there in the forefront, it makes a lot of difference. So what we are looking at as today, I would like to make only 2-3 recommendations. Can we have a robust policy for the entire country by Government of India? Just as Government of India has textile policies, they have apparel policies, they have cluster policies, why don't we have one exclusive policy for women entrepreneurs where Government of India supports the startups, Government of India supports ready-built space for women. Plug and play, because women cannot, they don't need to have land, they need ready-built space, like you have STPI, software parks, where people go and plug and play. Similarly, something like that. If Government of India supports 50% of Government of India and 50% of the state governments, then the entire country will have some space for women entrepreneurs.
Nari Vishwasya Nirmatri, Nari Vishwasya Sanskritri, Nari Vishwasya Rakshitri, Nari Moolam Hi Vishwasya. Being a Sanskrit student, I created this for W20, where Nari is the creator, preserver, propagator, and is the basis of the world. Women entrepreneurs around the globe are still in a position where they have to struggle for their growth and opportunities from within their families to the larger, widening section of the society. W20 aims to tackle this by providing equitable opportunities for women around the globe to promote and increase entrepreneurial skills, set ancillary welfare benefits in education. Enhancing the grassroots women leadership is a major priority area under W20 India, as empowering women leaders through a bottom-up approach is an effective way promoting gender equality and empowering women to take an active role in shaping their futures. When women are given the opportunity to participate in development initiatives, they are able to break down the barriers that have held them back for a long time. For the work they are doing with more than 20,000 women entrepreneurs, I congratulate Madam and all of you, and I thank you with the last statement again from the Sanskrit, Nari Rashtrasya Akshi Asti. हमारे में कहा जाता है कि नारी is the eye of the nation. Let's break together, let's come together and make this as a true sentence. Thank you very much.
Really happy to be part of W20 deliberations in Karnataka. Thank you, Dr. Broman. for bringing the chairperson, moderator here and then making Ubuntu and all women entrepreneur associations interact at a very important policy making event, discussion, deliberation. Today, we are all very proud to be part of G20 presidency, having been given that opportunity. Steps that have been taken up both by national and state level governments. On 27th of May, Honorable Prime Minister will be chairing Niti Ayog's Governing Council meeting, which is the highest policy making body of the country. And one of the topics is on women empowerment. If women are made to be 50% partners in the economic activities, we can add 3 trillion to our GDP. And our total goal is 10 trillion by the Prime Minister. So 3 trillion can be added by 2032 just by making all the women participate in the economic activities. The government has to make a balancing act. We want our families to be sustainable and we want our economy also to be sustainable.
I'm Sarita Dubde, the marketing head and the co-founder of Mountain Flower Animation. So Mountain Flower Animation is a company that is based in Hubballi. We are based in Hubballi and I take this pride to say that we are the first ever animation production house in North Karnataka region. We are all speaking about the women entrepreneurship and women empowerment and all. So, women being in the entrepreneurship journey or taking up such an industry is very rare these days. So, our company has worked. Our company has women employees also.
Where the diamonds will be grown, which will be in a lab. So it will be budget friendly and earth friendly diamonds, which will be just 1/3 of the mine diamond jewelry, and it will be costed. So on comparison with the mine diamond jewelry and the lab grown diamond jewelry, all the features are the same, that of chemically, physically and optically. We are located at Maleshwaram, 8 Cross. So do visit for all exclusive collections, and all this diamond jewelry are made up of EF color and VDS clarity and certified from SDL and IGI. So we have a display of our counter of wonder diamond jewelry at the entrance. You can all visit and you can get to know the details and the collections, and you can admire them. So thank you all. Thank you.
As women, be it entrepreneurs, professionals, homemakers, we need role models, and I'm so glad to see one of the role models here and many role models here. As today we are here to discuss about how do we encourage women's empowerment through entrepreneurship. I'm a woman entrepreneur myself. I used to be in a very comfortable and lavish job. So when the entrepreneur bug hit me, everyone thought I've gone crazy. And everyone's like, why would you leave your job, leave US and come back to India and become an entrepreneur? What's wrong with you? And I was very idealistic and I said I wanted to be part of the growth story of India. Most entrepreneurs have mental health issues. We suffer from depression, anxiety, restlessness and many more. And I think it's very, very important for entrepreneurs per se, not only women entrepreneurs, to have this kind of support system. And I'm so glad Ubuntu is doing that. And I'm glad that a platform like W20, which is a global platform for women's economic empowerment, is collaborating with platforms like Ubuntu to understand, to hear the voices of women's entrepreneurs and take it to the global levels. Because there are a lot of learnings that India is doing which can be implemented elsewhere. There's a lot of learnings outside India which can be implemented here. Also about the procurement, public procurement being one of them. There are very good and strong policies in Europe for public procurement, which India should be learning about. How do we have public procurement which are focused on women, like allocate say 10% of public procurement procurement from women entrepreneurs. There is now a policy, but it's not very clear. Like Ratna Prabha ma'am suggested, we need to have a standardized, uniform policy at the national level for women entrepreneurs.
Dr. Sandhya Purecha, Chair of W20, has been the chief guest, and Smith Shalini Rajneesh, IAS, Additional Chief Secretary of Planning Department, Government of Karnataka, has been the keynote speaker. The event has been presided by Smith K. Ratnaprabha, IAS, Founder President of Ubuntu Consortium and former Chief Secretary of Government of Karnataka, and also Shri Ramesh Chandra Lahoti, Senior Vice President of FKCCI. The event has been a major breakthrough for upcoming women entrepreneurs and young women. Guests of honor include Smith Bharati Ghosh, retired IPS and National Spokesperson and National Executive Committee of BJP, Shri M.G. Balakrishna, Vice President FKCCI, Smith Udaya Reddy, Chairperson International Women Entrepreneurs Summit Committee and Director of FKCCI, and Smith Dharitri Patnaik, Chief Coordinator of W20. Discussion about policy recommendation for creating an enabling ecosystem for women entrepreneurs has been moderated by Shri Parul Soni, where Shri Gaurav Gupta, IAS, Additional Chief Secretary of Infrastructure, Government of Karnataka, has been the chief guest. The panel discussion helped women entrepreneurs to get a better understanding about the program. The speakers consisted of Shri Samar Singh Shekhawat, Smith Rajeshwari, Shri Ranbir Singh Dhariwal, Ms. Yashi Dhariwal, and Ms. Pratibha Nakil.
नमो नमः। G20 का एंगेजमेंट ग्रुप W20 यानी विमेन 20 जो आज बेंगलोर में विमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट के चर्चा के लिए आए हुए हैं। और मैडम ये एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के ऊपर जो सजेशंस है उस पर एक बहुत बड़ी चर्चा का आयोजन किया गया है। बस इसी आयोजन से हमें पॉलिसी मेकर्स को कुछ सजेशंस देने मिलेंगे और इसीलिए एज ए W20 चेयर मैं यहाँ आई हूँ और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि यहाँ पे इतने सारे एंटरप्रेन्योर वुमेन इकट्ठा हुई हैं और सभी अपने अपने व्यूज सजेशन दे रहे हैं और इसके लिए मैं ऑर्गेनाइजर की बहुत बहुत आभारी हूँ।
Today, Ubuntu Consortium is proud to join hands with FKCCI with the support of W20, which is a women's wing of G20, to organize a seminar to get recommendations for the policy interventions for women entrepreneurs. As you all know, if there is a robust policy for women across India, the contribution of women entrepreneurs will increase the GDP of the nation. Our Honorable Prime Minister has a dream, a vision to make India the third largest economies in the world. And if we have to reach that vision or that mission, we have to involve the women entrepreneurs and get the maximum out of them. Presently, the women entrepreneurs constitute 10 to 20% of the economy. But if we bring them to 50%, definitely our dream will be achieved. And it's a proud privilege for Ubuntu Consortium, along with all our members, with the support of FKCCI, to organize such an event and to suggest policy recommendations to Government of India for a better tomorrow for women entrepreneurs.
To sum up this Wow Women-led entrepreneurship program, this event is definitely a major breakthrough for upcoming women entrepreneurs and young women.
On this occasion of G20 W20 Summit, it will be a fitting tribute to show our appreciation to these women entrepreneurs. Now I'd like to express our sincere thanks to all the dignitaries who
who have graced today's function and made it a grand success. I would like to specially thank Srimati Ratnaprabha Madam, Founder President Ubuntu Consortium, and her entire team for making this event a grand success. I'd like to thank Mr. B.V. Gopal Reddy, who is not here today, President of FKCCI, and the other office bearers and members of the FKCCI and the staff for associating with Ubuntu in providing the venue and also for all the hospitality which they have extended. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank press and media, without which this program would not be a success. Thank you.